Hey everyone.
Hey.
We're back for our February roundup video, a little bit earlier this time, Dave, but hey, who cares?
It don't matter.
Back on our black set.
We are back in the old set.
And, well, what we can talk about this time. We've got a little bit of convention news about where we're going, if you want to pop along and see us anyway. Some Star Trek news about what's happening in the Star Trek universe.
Of course.
We're going to unbox something, as we always do. A couple of things this time.
Nice things to look at.
Look at what's coming out from Eagle Moss as well.
Yes, new
and
stuff.
our monthly poll, which we put out every month as well.
Yeah, so we'll be having a look at that as well. But before all that, we need to go into our Geeky Guys news. What's been going on in the Geeky sphere this month? What have you got up for us first, Mr. P?
Well, we're going to talk about Netflix.
Netflix. Absolutely.
Because Netflix have been a little bit naughty.
They have, unfortunately.
They've taken quite a few of our Marvel shows. Well, not Netflix on it particularly,
No.
but the network has decided not to make them anymore.
No, there's a few more gone into the Netflix recycle bin, isn't there?
I mean, we already had, sort of towards the end of last year, Punisher disappeared. Iron Fist disappeared.
Yeah.
As well as, well, they only made one Defenders series.
Yeah, it was only one of.
And then obviously it followed, and we had
Luke Cage.
Then Daredevil, very recent, and then just the other day, we
had a
found
double
out
whammy.
that, Punisher and Jessica Jones have been cancelled, and the networks telling us, don't panic.
No.
We've still got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. out there, which is still going strong.
Plenty of stuff still out there for you.
Some newer stuff, Cloak and Dagger and so on, still out there. And I think there must be another plan for what
those characters might come in somewhere else at some point, you never know.
It'd be interesting if they guest starred in some of the bigger Marvel films.
Yeah, I think that's quite possible. It may happen, or might have a comic book appearance or something. Something will happen. But talking of new Netflix stuff, we've just had a new series released called The Umbrella Academy, which is an adaptation from Dark Horse Comics Heroes, which I know is one that you've not seen yet.
Not yet, no.
But the basic premise of it is that 7 babies are born to mothers in the world in one instance simultaneously. The women weren't previously pregnant before these babies are born, and the guy who runs the Umbrella Academy, he's kind of had some foresight that this is going to happen, and he knows that they've all got some kind of special ability, and so like Professor Charles Xavier
kind of recruits them, takes them in.
Yeah, recruits them and tries to put them into a team, and then they work together to fight crime, and as the series goes on, there's kind of like a world apocalypse that they have to come together after years apart to deal with.
Of course.
As usual, pretty much. But yeah, it's good, and it's one that we're going to keep an eye on.
Definitely want to watch. Film-wise?
Yeah, films.
The big one. Well, I say the big one.
Yeah, this year.
Avengers.
Endgame.
We're very excited to find out what happens after the last one, after sort of half of the characters seem to have disappeared
and faded into powder.
It's out on a UK release on the 26th of April.
Yes, so not long to go.
Tom Holland, of course, reprising his role of Spider-Man.
Yeah, good.
The last appearance of Pepper Potts, Gwyneth Paltrow's character.
Gwyneth Paltrow.
So we don't know how that's going to play out.
We're not sure. Is she going to die? Is she going to be written out? Is she going to move abroad somewhere? Open a bar? Who knows? Who knows?
And we've also been told that there's a possibility that one of the trailers that's going to run alongside this film is the Star Wars 9 trailer.
Star Wars 9 trailer, yeah.
Which again, I really hope they don't ruin Star Wars.
No, it kind of gets to the point when they make so many, the quality tends to drop off sometimes, doesn't it? So let's hope that's not the case with Disney Lucasfilm and this latest one.
I'm sure it won't be.
Let's be positive about it. It's going to be good.
And the other big thing, Captain Marvel coming out this year. So how's that going to link into Endgame? Because obviously at the end of the last Avengers film, the post-credit sequence, if you've not seen it, spoiler alert, like an alert is pressed that we assume is to Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
in
we assume
the
that.
past potentially.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah, how she's going to get involved with all of this, and how it goes into Endgame, and how it not goes back into Infinity War. That's something that'll be interesting to see how they play it.
Yeah, it will be, because we've got no idea. They're quite secretive, aren't they? And,
Yeah.
I liked the end of the second Ant-Man, where he's kind of in the void, and the person who's meant to pull him back out just disappears.
Yeah, disappears.
So that's going to be interesting to see what happens, because that was like, no.
I know, one of those moments. You left him in there to die as a miniature in the multiverse.
Some good films.
Yeah, some very good ones.
Convention news then. So we're going to some conventions this year.
Yeah, a few.
Twice down to London, to the London Film and Comic Con at the Olympia.
Spring and summer.
Spring and summer. So spring is going to be 2nd and 3rd of March. We're down there on the 2nd.
Second, just literally next week.
Yeah. I'm going to the summer one as well.
Yeah, we've got John Sim, Bernard Cribbins at the spring one, and Jenna Coleman, good old Clara Oswald on the summer one.
Yes, that's
which would be nice.
26th to 28th of July, so we're down there for the whole thing for that one. So if he sees wandering around, come and say hello. And we're going to be a bit more local. Nottingham's MCon, 4th and 5th of May. It's on. We're just going to go for the 4th.
Yeah,
I think.
just for the 4th. Meet Brent Spiner, Mr. Data.
Another TNG character ticked off.
Another TNG photo with TikTok.
Not many to go from that now. Just Jonathan Frakes, who always
pulls out.
And Sir Patrick Stewart, who obviously is going to be quite busy.
Yeah, quite busy filming, but
might have to wait for him a little bit.
We do hope to get them too at some point.
And also a little bit closer to home, Mansfield Mighty Minicon, Mansfield in Nottinghamshire on the 28th of April. That's a Sunday for a one-day con. We'll be there, wandering around,
having a look.
So come and say hello. You might even find me in a uniform if you want to.
If you're very lucky.
Yeah, if you're very lucky.
And it's their first time doing that con as well, so it should be good, should be interesting.
They've got a really large, like 12-foot Jabba.
Yeah, big Jabba.
A photo took with Jabba.
Yeah, it should be good, some good stuff there.
Talking of Jabba, that's Star Wars.
It is. We need to move on to Star Trek.
Star Trek. So we just mentioned Picard.
Yeah.
He's we mentioned Patrick Stewart. He's filming Picard. We still don't know much more about that at the moment, except he's really excited about it. And he keeps tweeting that it's
really
people are really going to enjoy it. It's going to be good.
And Jonathan Frakes has hinted that he's involved, starring in it in some way, but he's not said who he is or what his role's about. But he's
Can you have him in it as anyone other than Riker?
Yeah, he's got to be, hasn't he? It'd be
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Can you?
If he played a different character, it'd be ridiculous.
Play like, I don't know, a Riker descendant or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and some TNG cameos they've mentioned. If they kind of make sense, they'd like to get the odd one in to do some stuff in it.
Hopefully they do.
That'd be good.
A new animated TV series, family show, coming out. We don't know much about that apart from there's an animated one coming out.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
And just what we're talking about, Star Trek, of course, Discovery. The series is going very well. We like the fact they've made it so that the view screen on the bridge is just the view screen.
Just the view screen.
Holographic stuff out.
Yeah, silly holograms have gone.
Although they came back, they kind of faded out and they weren't in any of it until DS9.
Yeah.
And then they had the holographic stuff on the Defiant, which was apparently new. But obviously it wasn't new, so
yeah,
I'm quite
that's
sure.
true. I suppose it goes back to Section 31 as well, and having all the new stuff being like the military industrial complex of the Star Trek world, having all the best tech, all the best new prototypes.
The touch press communicators.
Yeah, the touch communicators they have first, which is interesting.
For years and years.
Yeah, for a long time. They're doing a series of that as well on the Section 31 series.
That's going to be interesting because it's always mysterious, and it's like, do you really want to like take the lid off of that and show us a lot about it?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff behind the scenes of the usual stuff we're going to see in that, I would have thought. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time to do some unboxing now. So
it is.
We're going to take a look at the space dock special, which I took a peek at earlier. It's actually really nice.
It looks pretty good.
And we're going to look at the dedication plaque that you get free in the Discovery collection, which is probably going to hang right over there,
right next to
the Shenzhou one.
That one there.
So take a look and see what you think.
Yes, that should be pretty good. Right, so it's time to unbox another Star Trek Eagle Moss product. And today we have the Space Dock. Which is pretty good quality, I think you'll agree. And it fits in pretty easily in its little base. Straight through the middle. And there she is.
It does look really good. The detail's really good on that. Just grab a small ship off the top, Dave. Show people what the comparison of the size is like with one of the standard Eagle Moss ships that you get.
And there's the size comparison with the standard size Enterprise 1701. I've got to say the Space Dock's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
Very nice detail, very good size. It's not too weighty.
Hey, it's an unboxing video again. This time not a ship, but a dedication plaque. And it's the USS Discovery dedication plaque that comes with the Starship Discovery Starship Collection. This is one of the extras that you get when you subscribe. We've already had the Shenzhou one, and I remember saying at the time it'd be nice if they did Discovery as well. And they have. And there she is, USS Discovery, Crossfield class, Starfleet registration NCC 1031. And the phrase, of course, that you get at the bottom of them for each ship. This one, all things can be understood once they are discovered. The point is to discover them, because Discovery is a science vessel. And I love the fact that you've got the raised lettering again, just like the Shenzhou one was. I like the fact that the combadge insignia comes out the top. It didn't on the Shenzhou one. Let's just pop that at the side of the Shenzhou one so you can see the difference. So on the Shenzhou one it doesn't, on this one it does. So Shenzhou and Discovery, same sort of size on that. There you go, it's quite nice.
And those look pretty good, I think we'd have to say.
Yes, very good.
Really well made, spot on as Eagle Moss usually are, I think we would say, really good quality. We've actually got some new stuff coming up, which we're going to display on the screen as well. We checked earlier on, and what have they got for us in the next weeks and months?
Well, the Eagle Moss Dock 2 collection have decided to go with companions.
Yeah, which we've been asking for a while. We've had the classic monsters and doctors.
Yeah, well, on that vein, of course, they brought out the Anthony Ainley Master.
Yeah.
And Sutek.
And Sutek, the Last of the Osirans.
They're coming out very soon.
And they're looking pretty good. We'll put those on the screen for you to have a look at.
Also, Bill Potts, Captain Jack, and Jamie from the Second Doctor.
Yes, Jamie McCrimmon, Second Doctor's companion.
Coming out as companions. And they're doing, this is quite nice, but I'm not sure how this would work if you've already got the Doctor. But they're doing some,
doubling up of it.
Yeah, they're doing some companion sets. So 11 and
Amy Pond.
Doctor 4, Tom Baker, and
with Sarah Jane.
Had to be. And 10th Doctor
with Rose Tyler.
Had to be. So there is companion sets.
Yeah, so looking forward to have a look at those.
Yeah. We talked about Discovery Plaque earlier, and we looked at that. The USS Shran is the next Discovery ship coming out, so we'll unbox that when that comes and take a look at that as well. The only other thing to mention is something which I've seen online. They look really nice, which is the Star Trek busts.
Yes.
which is kind of waist up.
Yeah, we saw those earlier today. They're the captains and first officers and famous characters from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like you say, just like probably about waist up size.
Yeah,
waist up.
I love the Doctor Who ones they're doing, the full size ones, but these are quite nice because they're like a little bit chunkier because they're only half like waist up. So you get a lot more detail on. So the Worf one I think is my favourite up to yet.
Yeah, it's really
battler,
good quality.
Sword on there. And the Janeway one's quite good actually.
Yeah, I think that's the latest one, the
Yeah.
Janeway one, isn't it?
I think Kirk's with a phaser, Spock's saluting, is Data with a tricorder, potentially. But
Yeah,
they're
so.
quite nice. Only 4 or 5 out, but they look really good.
Yeah, they're going to be good, those are.
So we'll see what they come up with for those for some of the other
Some
characters.
of those, yeah, see how many they bring out, see what we get. I think that brings us on to polls.
Yes.
We do a poll pretty much in time to put in with the next video, the next podcast. And this time, with Game of Thrones coming out, the final series, the next couple of months, we decided to do a poll on allegiances, basically to see which was your favourite house or which house family would you join out of the 4 options that we gave. We had Stark, Lannister, Tyrell and Targaryen. And what did people think? What were the votes? What did they get?
Okay, we're going to run through some nice and quick. Last place with only 4% was Tyrell.
Right.
Second to last place, Lannister, 18%. 24% Targaryen.
Right.
And as you would think out of those options, the top one was House Stark with 54%
Yeah.
of the votes.
More than half the vote. So that has been the certainly the popular one in that poll, and I think you can understand it there.
Stormed ahead.
Stormed ahead. Hey, judging. Lovely. You can't beat that. Yeah, I think that was going to be the outcome there. They're the most sane family, the ones that are least likely to chop your head off or stab you while you sleep or poison you. And they've got a nice place up north in Winterfell. So yeah, I think that was a good choice. I think I would agree with that.
I would too. And that brings us to the end of this little take in the Geeky Sphere this month. We hope you enjoyed watching. If there's anything else you want us to unbox, please let us know. Next month we'll be back with more unboxing, a bit more news from what's happening, and we'll give you an update of where we've been and what we've done.
More news, more geekiness, where we've been, who we've seen, it'll all be there.
We'll catch you later.
We'll catch you next time. Bye.